And welcome back to the homemade podcast of sports. Guys, we did it. We did it. If you are an Aggie fan around the world of any sport, this is when I need you to get up off of your feet and congratulate this baseball team, man. They did it. Backs up against the wall. Final score, Texas A&M versus Texas. 10-2, Texas A&M. That was a blowout. What did I tell you guys about this team? They got that one loss out of their system. When they win in a big way. Once they get that one loss out, man, that's game over after that. They go on a streak that can't be undone. All right? We faced elimination, and Texas has now been eliminated. The guys in which everybody picked to be the favorite to win the College World Series because of past records. What did I tell you guys about the past? That doesn't mean anything for the upcoming year. The upcoming year isn't defined because of what your past history is. Jim Sloss and that coaching staff, period, man, they have rewritten the entire Texas A&M baseball record books now. All right? They're here. We're not going anywhere. This is the dawn of a new decade. I said that in a post that I put out. That's the dawn of a new decade. Texas A&M has now kicked in a door that hasn't been kicked in since 1993. And that's a win in the College World Series. We're not going home, man. We're not going home. We're not doing that. I honestly believe that this team has every bit of the capability to win the Men's College World Series. Understand what you're witnessing here. Understand that Jim Sloss didn't know that he was going to get this far. We didn't know what this team was capable of. But as the season went on, we all continued to watch. This team is doing everything that they are capable and set out to do. All right? We knew that we were going to meet up with Texas. That's one thing we did know. We just didn't know where we were going to meet up with them at. We met up with them in the elimination game, and Texas is no longer the favorite to win the 2022 College World Series. All right? Shout out to Texas, though, for being able to just make it that far. But the magnitude of winning this game, which was the rivalry game for the first time in College World Series history. They had two rivals on the stage together, going up against each other in the elimination game, winner take all. That speaks volume, and that's the magnitude in which it's going to push Jim Sloss into the next level of recruiting. Now, he gets the bragging rights. We went 2-0 against Texas in 2022. Texas didn't get a win. And in every single one of those wins that we won, it was a blowout. We're now 4-0 against Texas. How they put it up there, I seen somebody post something talking about it has now been 1,400 plus days since Texas has beat Texas A&M in baseball. All right? That's the magnitude of that win. That's the magnitude of that rivalry. That's the College World Series, baby. We was on the biggest stage. We showed up. And we showed up in a big way. Everything that you seen Texas A&M do, everybody was expecting Texas A&M to do that in the first game. All right? Understand that we're the lowest of the lowest of being picked to win the College World Series. We're the last ones to get picked to win the College World Series. The last time they picked us last to do anything was in the SEC. They picked us last to win the SEC, and we didn't win it. by all means. But they picked us to be the last, period. Nobody picked us to win the SEC West. Hell, not even us A&M fans picked us to win the SEC West. But we done it anyways. We won that. We're kicking in the door, man. This is a brand new time in Texas A&M, man. I told you guys this already. A lot of you guys just have to see it. Now y'all have seen it. For the first time since 1993. I can't say that enough. We've now gotten our first ever College World Series win. All credit to Jim Sloss for coming in there and saying that this is a pretty good damn ball club. If these are the guys I got to work with, I'll work with them. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to get a couple of transfers. But at the end of the day, I'll work with them. We'll be all right. You know, we're on a big stage here. Nothing is going to be given or handed to us. We're going to have to come in here. We're going to have to take it. That's what they just did. 10-2. They took it. And then I saw something about all the A&M fans start chanting out the SEC. 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 This is where college baseball lives. All right? They live in the Pac-12 as well. But it lives in the SEC now. Football lives in the SEC now. All right? Before you know it, softball lives in the SEC now. Basketball will live in the SEC in just a little bit. Just wait. That's what A&M has been doing. We've been waiting our opportunity. We took it, and now we're running with it. Understand what that win would do for the rest of this series going forward. This will propel A&M into the confidence factor of 10 out of 10. Now they know that we can win a College World Series. Damn it, we can win. You want to know why? Because we aren't that 1993 team. We aren't in the history team. We aren't that 2017 team. This is a brand new College Station. All right? This is the older generation mixed with the newer generation. And for whatever reason, nobody thinks that we can make it work. But you know what's happening in College Station? We're making it work. We listen to the old heads. Old heads listen to us. And what we do is we combine it, put it all together, and we're going to make something out of it. This is people being behind their sports, man. We're behind athletics in a big way. I told you guys once before, we don't just care about football. We don't. We don't just care about football. We care about baseball too. We care about all of it. Track and field. You know, soccer. Texas A&M cheerleading. Women's tennis. Men's tennis. Women's golf. Men's golf. And the list goes on. Why do you think we keep pumping so much money into the athletic department to continue to do what they have to do? We want to win. And we're going to do what we got to do. The problem with Texas and with a lot of other blue blood teams is this here, and I've been telling you guys this forever, is that they want to live in the past and they want to show you their past accomplishments. That's in the past. You got to get from back there to move ahead. The past will forever hold you back if you let it. Thing about Texas A&M, and a lot of people love to say this, oh man, y'all ain't got no past history. That's why y'all don't speak of it. We have past history. We just choose to not speak of it because we want it now. You want to know how Alabama has been getting so far in football? It's because they don't live off their past accomplishments. They do what's now. Okay? That isn't how they thrive. They do what they have to do now. Ohio State, another example. They don't live in the past. They live off the now. What do we have to do now to get better? And that's what we're doing. We've now put ourselves in that category. We don't live in the past, man. We continuously move forward. And if college athletics is moving forward, so far as money-wise, then that's just what we're going to do. We're going to move forward. All right? We're going to continuously put in new facilities everywhere. We're going to continuously recruit hard everywhere. And we're going to continuously go after the #1 players in each and every sport. Shout out to Joni Taylor, by the way. All right? She now has the #1 basketball player in 2023 recruit. She signed with Texas A&M because of Joni Taylor. It isn't because of the past history. It's because of Joni Taylor. Once again, what do we have to do? Buzz, he's going to do what he has to do. Understand that baseball, since they've gotten this far, baseball is the start of what's to come in Aggieland. Track has already got there. Track is still racking up accomplishments as they rank 4th in the women's national title race. Men's rank 18th or 16th, I believe. We're coming, man. We're coming. All right? This wasn't it. We'll get ready for Tuesday. You know, we'll take the next 20, you know, what, 24, 48, 72 hours off. And we'll get ready for Tuesday. We're not going anywhere, man. Understand that a giant has still not been waking up. He's still sleeping. The question is how long? All right? The question is how long? How long will he sleep before we wake him up? Remember what I said. How long will that giant stay asleep before we wake him up in all sports? I believe that giant gets waking up now. That was a tall task to beat Texas. Texas has been there 38 times. They know the College World Series like the back of their hands. So for us to eliminate them, and for us to eliminate them as being their rival, you want to know who the king of Texas is now? Texas A&M, baby. We are. We're the king of Texas now. Until somebody else says something different about it. They have to dethrone us. We are now sitting in a throne. We're now sitting on the throne as the king of them all. We the king, baby. You come knock us off this chair to get your spot back. As of right now, we aren't giving that crown up at all. #GigaMags.